parents gave me a nickname. And eventually, even I forgot my real name. For most of my life, I thought my name was Buddy. Until one day, my boss called a name in a meeting that I didn't recognize. My real name is Finn, but honestly, growing up, nobody ever called me that. When I was a baby, my dad started calling me Buddy as a joke. How's my little buddy doing? My mom loved it. My grandparents copied it, and somehow it stuck. By the time I started kindergarten, everyone called me Buddy. One day, my teacher was taking attendance. She said, Finn Miller, silence. She looked up and said it again. Still silence. Finally, the kid sitting next to me nudged my shoulder and whispered, dude, that's you. I remember being genuinely confused. Like, wait, I'm Finn? After that, the teacher just started calling me Buddy too. And honestly, everyone did. Friends, neighbors, my soccer coach. One time during a game, my coach shouted across the field, nice pass, Buddy. And the whole team knew exactly who he meant. At first, it was funny. But as I got older, something about it felt strange. Whenever I had to write my real name on something, tests, forms, college applications, I'd write Finn Miller, and every time it felt unfamiliar, like it belonged to someone else. Then came graduation. When I walked across the stage, the principal proudly said, Finn Miller. The crowd clapped politely. But from the back row, my dad suddenly stood up and yelled, that's my buddy. The entire auditorium laughed. Even I laughed. But in that moment, I realized something weird. Everyone heard Buddy louder than they heard Finn. A year later, I moved to another city for my first real job. On my first day, my manager shook my hand and asked, so what should we call you? For a split second, I almost said Buddy, but instead I said Finn. And for the first time in my life, it actually felt right. Slowly, people started calling me Finn. Finn in meetings, Finn on emails, Finn on my office desk. It felt like I was finally meeting the person my birth certificate had been talking about this whole time. Then a few months later, something strange happened. We had a big company meeting. Everyone was sitting in the conference room while the boss stood at the front. He cleared his throat and said, before we finish, I want everyone to congratulate Finn Miller, our newest team leader. Everyone started clapping. And for a second, I didn't move because it took my brain a moment to realize he was talking about me. That night, my parents saw the company announcement online and called me immediately. My mom sounded so proud. We're so proud of you, Finn. Then she laughed and added, but you'll always be our buddy. And honestly, for the first time, that didn't bother me anymore because now I finally knew who Finn was. And Buddy was just where the story started. By the way, does anyone else have a nickname their family still refuses to stop using? Tell me yours.